Moose Watch!
Good morning, afternoon, and evening, ladies and gentlemen. And as you can see, it is Moose Watch. CJ Suess has signed overseas with Dresdner Eislowen, which in English terms is Dresden Eislions, which, by the way, the German league is immune from taking L's when it comes to their hockey team names. They are all amazing. But yes, CJ Suess, a longtime prospect turned AHLer in the Winnipeg Jets system, has went overseas to play in the Dell League, the German league. So let's just kind of talk about CJ Suess's tenure with the Manitoba Moose, because it is a long one. Before joining the team, he grew up in St. Paul, Minnesota, born 1994, played 2 years in the USHL, had wonderful totals there, 60 points and 51, basically a point per game guy in the USHL, before attending Minnesota State University, where his point totals continued to be solid. He was drafted originally in the 5th round, 129th overall in 2014 by the Winnipeg Jets, and then began to transition towards playing on the Manitoba Moose in 2017-18. He had 3 years with the Moose, never tallying more than 27 points. It actually earned him 1 game in the 2019-2020 season. If you remember that season, that's the year that the Jets technically don't make the playoffs, but they make the qualifiers. It's because they get knocked out end up getting knocked out by the Calgary Flames that they get that Cole Perfetti pick, but they technically don't make the playoffs. So that team wasn't great. He played 1 game. He was a -1 point in plus minus, no points to speak of. He then went down to play a full season with the Manitoba Moose for the 2020-2021. That year's kind of weird for the AHL because a lot of guys are on loan, a lot of guys couldn't get visas working and stuff like that, so he only played 31 games and tallied 14 points. The following year, he splits time with the Jets and the Moose. He only tallies 3 games with the Winnipeg Jets, getting 1 penalty and no points. Not a plus or minus either way, but with the Moose, he has 28 points in 46 games. That leads to him basically signing elsewhere. He becomes a UFA. He signs a 1-year deal with the San Jose Sharks. He ends up playing only 1 game with the San Jose Sharks, although it is a game where I believe they wore a really cool, like those California Seals jerseys, if I'm not mistaken. So cool, neat. But with the Barracuda, he has 22 points in 46 games. He eventually signs a 2-year deal, AHL this time, with the Manitoba Moose to return to the team. He originally gets 20 points in 68 games in his first season. In the following season, he has 23 in 71. Fine for AHL depth. However, the Manitoba Moose had a disastrous season last year. He was a -17 in both seasons. Not that plus minus is anything to really go off. It's a long road in the North American circuit for this once Jets prospect, and it seemingly has ended now with him signing overseas. It doesn't happen often that people make the jump back to the North American League. It's still possible, but just saying. Yeah, we've seen a lot of Manitoba Moose players in the past go to the German league. We've covered quite a few of them, so I think this is probably a really good fit for him. Obviously, the team is kind of a hodgepodge of European talent and some North American guys who just didn't work out, and I think he's going to fit well there. So yeah, that's kind of I don't want to say obituary for CJ Suess's time with the Manitoba Moose, but it seems like the end of the road. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Please leave a like on the video. Don't forget to check out our Dylan Sandberg video if you haven't already, and we will see you next time.
Back again, far side, quick shot, deflected in front, they score! Cole Perfetti with a deflection! 1.6 seconds left! In the third period, the Jets have tied it up at 3! Holy smokes!